the actual logo. They should change it.
Welcome to the Detroit Lions News Show, your number one source for Detroit Lions news.
But when I see Dan Campbell handling the clock the way he has over the last 3 years, same shit with fourth down going for it, admitting after the game that, yeah, you know what, our defense played pretty well, but, you know, we put them in bad spots. Whose fucking fault is that, buddy?
That's a turnover, I'm sorry, especially in your own freaking side. Don't play that way, Dan. I hope you're listening. Don't coach that way.
So Darcy's on with us pre-show, talking about how he's ready for the Hendon Hooker. Wow.
You got to continue to do the work. You know, there is a lot of hype and there is a lot of the media involved now.
And Jahmyr Gibbs, guys, you're going to fall in love with them because Goff's going to find him in the slot. He's going to get a lot of screen passes.
I've been following the Lions. I mean, that's my team, man. I mean, they're the team that drafted me and gave me a chance to play the NFL.
Finally talking Lions in the playoffs. We got the Stafford angle, Aaron Donald angle. We didn't draft Aaron Donald. We took Eric Ebron. I want no part of that.
No. Detroit fans, hey, I got my jersey right there. Got the number right there. Let's get it cheering, man. It's time for y'all to start cheering right now.
Super Bowl.
That's right.
What's going on there, brother? Wow, what a game. What a game. We got Don Clary in the house. This is the Detroit Lions News Show, your number one source for Detroit Lions news. What a drubbing. Donnie, were you on, like, biting your fingernails and stuff like that?
Dude, I was pacing. I was definitely pacing. At times, I wasn't sure if we could hold on, to this W, but we played tough. It was gritty, just a great performance, man. Even with our secondary struggling at times, I believe our line picked us up and made some serious noise. Pressure is everything on defense. Guy has a hard time, but quarterback has a hard time when you're in his face.
Absolutely. There was a time when, White was just killing us. He was just killing us, fans. What a great win. 31-20-23. What do you guys think? This is a live interactive show, and we'd like to see your comments and everything like that. The Money Badger, Badgley, kicks the first field goal. We drove down the field, but that defense with Todd Bowles, it was pretty impressive. Didn't you think, Donnie?
Oh, absolutely. It didn't seem like our line could get that shove, get that push, get those gaps open up for these guys. Montgomery and Gibbs didn't do a lot in the first half. But the second half, we was able to gouge them a little bit. Gibbs looked amazing at times.
Isn't he great? Isn't he great? What a first-round draft pick. The kid's amazing. He's probably the fastest running back in this league. Yeah. He's just exciting. He's electrifying. I love that kid. And then getting Craig Reynolds into the end zone. I know my buddy, I'm friends with his dad. He's head over heels, Donnie. This was such a great performance from the Detroit Lions to take us to that next level. We're playing the San Francisco 49ers coming up next week. I don't know if the schedule has been putting out, but I'm thinking it's an 8:30 game just because they're on the West Coast. This is going to be an exciting game. I love it. We're just waiting for a couple other podcasters to come on. It's hard. I can't produce, guys, so I can't put up your comments. But, Donnie, you got to talk about that Josh Reynolds touchdown. That old connection from the Rams. Wasn't that amazing or no?
Yeah, the space that he got, separation, man, it's unbelievable. He's been doing it all postseason. He did it against the Rams. He has really stepped up, man, and Laporta did great too. He got out in space and had some key catches. St. Brown, he does what St. Brown does. He's clutch. Next week, I'm sure a lot of the experts won't have us winning. I'm sure we're not the favorite, but not so fast. Not so fast. we have a good team. We're gonna make some noise in San Francisco, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. No, that's going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little bit worried about the jet lag, and I'm worried about Josh Reynolds. Like, did he come back in the field? Did he actually take snaps?
Yeah. I believe Josh got back out there. The guy that I'm worried about is Jackson, the lineman. Of course,
Jonah Jackson, went out in the second half or the second quarter, late in the second quarter. He tried to go back in. They put something on his knee, and it doesn't look good for Jonah Jackson, especially coming into a contract year. So I did put the link out into the comments. So this is a live interactive show usually, but today, to celebrate the division round championship, going one step away from going to the goddamn Super Bowl. This is going to be incredible, guys. Jump on here. There's three little dots. You can come on your phone. 3 little dots. Just poke on that. It says add your name and then enter studio. It's really easy. Just jump on. It's fun. This is what we want you guys to do. I don't care if you're at the stadium or at Jacoby's or wherever. That Ott just killed us. Linebackers always kill the Detroit Lions, right? Our linebackers covering the tight ends is just a nail in the coffin. Donnie, what do you think about Ott's performance today?
The Barnes interception, huge. You remember back in the Dallas game where we gave him so much flack about missing Dak, not getting the safety, not getting the sack? He redeemed himself. That right there locked the game up. It is over. A lot of guys really stepped up today, man. They took control, and you got to be excited. It's been 32 years, man. 32 years since we played Washington at the time, Redskins, in the championship game, and it didn't go in our favor. Closest Barry Sanders or our Lions ever got to a Super Bowl. So we're not just going to San Francisco to play a game. We're going to compete. We are going to compete. And I wouldn't be surprised if this team don't pull it out.
They didn't look too good against the Green Bay Packers, by the way. All you Packer fans, sorry about your luck. Going golfing. Isn't that the old saying that you grab the golf clubs?
Yep. Going on vacation. Yep. Over. Season. Good luck next year. We have a chance, man. I know a lot of people won't give us a chance. That's fine.
Right.
That's them. They aren't us. We're ready. We've been ready. Ken Campbell's had these guys ready for 2 years, 3 years now. Yeah, we had a bad year the first year of the rebuild. And then last year, 9 wins, a winning season. We got a chance, man. We got a good chance. I'm not going to make a prediction on that game, but we got a good chance.
Not yet. No, we have to break it down, and then Walter Stringer with Lions Avenue usually does that very well. We have a big show coming up on Wednesday with John Macaroon with Sports Illustrated, all Lions. And let's talk about this Levante David. Like, I thought he was going to be covering Laporta. Laporta had 3 consecutive catches, and he looks – our rookie class. Guys, our rookie class is what this championship is going to be made of. You always see all the time, the same old lines. Oh, how come that rookie? And then this team did that. This rookie class, who is your favorite? Mine is Jahmyr Gibbs. I think he's a special player. But Sam Laporta and Brian Branch. No? Yeah? Jack Campbell to me has not been what he's lived up to be. Barnes made the freaking great play. They're all the same age. They're 23 years old. You got Barnes, and they're all the same age. So talk about that, buddy.
Yeah, Laporta and Gibbs, they come in being both drafted fairly high, really high. I couldn't give a rookie of the year. I'm sure there's another cat in the mix. I forgot who the lead rookie of the year getter. Maybe the quarterback for Houston. But Gibbs and Laporta, to me, are neck to neck. I couldn't give one or the other a nod. They are both instrumental to this team. Big. If we didn't have either one of them, we wouldn't be in this position today. And that's just a fact. those guys, they're out there playing like they're not rookies. They don't look like rookies. They look like 2-3 year guys, man. It's unbelievable what they're able to do. And but the surrounding pieces, other key players, Montgomery, he's like a bowling ball. He does his part. He burrows in, gets the tough yardage. Goff is steady Eddie. I mean, he didn't make many mistakes today. He got sacked, once, twice?
3 times, yeah.
3 times, okay. But I don't think he turned the ball over once. That's important.
Almost did in the end zone. Wasn't that kind of scary? We got the 3 points out of it from Badgley.
Yeah, that was close. That was close. But the key of it is they didn't make the play, and we got lucky that he didn't turn the ball over. But when he doesn't turn the ball over, it seems like we're in the game. Even the games we've lost this year, we have been in the game. So, yeah, excited, man. For the fans going out to San Francisco this week, have fun. Enjoy it. Suck it up.
Well, we travel well. I think the cheapest ticket for, and thank you for all the fans. You guys were loud. I don't think you were as loud as last game, but you know, we got some special brewing here with Chris Spielman. Chris Spielman's been here since December 15th is the actual signing date. Chris Spielman has changed the landscape for the Detroit Lions. I believe that wholeheartedly. He hired Brad Holmes. He hired Dan Campbell under his supervision, reporting to Sheila Ford Hamp. I think he's the unsung hero for this. I love you guys. Let's talk about Whitfield. Whitfield had a great game, and Todd Bowles had a great plan to stop the Detroit Lions. My worry is we played the Baltimore Ravens already, right? And they stopped us, right? And that was early. What was that, week 8? Donnie?
Was that day? Ugly. Yeah, it was earlier. Mid-game.
I know we shouldn't look ahead. I know we shouldn't look ahead and say, okay, let's think about the Super Bowl. But us fans, we're going to put our head down on the pillow, and we're going to look like JJ, smiling ear to ear, you know, just happier than hell, right? Because as SOL and, you know, Jim Caldwell and Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia just kicked us in the nuts all the time, right?
Absolutely.
So, I think what's that?
Regardless of next week, but we're going to win, man. I'm telling you, we're not going there just to play a game. These Lions, right, they're going to compete to go to the Super Bowl. That's the Dan Campbell thing, man. It's engraved in them.
So how are we going to stop the San Francisco 49ers with McCaffrey? And they have so many different weapons, right? And the Packers had them, right? There was a lot of coaching decisions that they screwed themselves with the doink, first of all, right? They missed to the left a little bit. But I think we could beat the San Francisco 49ers. How do we do it? I don't know yet. I haven't looked at any of the
one key.
Debo's out, I hear.
Yeah, Debo's a big part of their offense. If he's hurt, he's not playing, man. It's going to be all on McCaffrey and their other wide receiver, his name. If you take one or the other way, which probably not going to take the receiver away, Sutton, sorry. But if we can key up on McCaffrey, man, I'm telling you, or slow him down, we will not stop him in the passing game. We can slow him down. But the run game is a little different. I don't think he's going to gash us like he did the Packers. The running back for Tampa Bay didn't do that today. So we're really good with the rush or the run on defense. So
basically, Mike Evans in the second quarter coming down in the 2-minute drill, and Baker Mayfield look, Sutton's, this is my point I want to get to, guys, and please leave your comments. I put the link in there. What do you guys think about Sutton? Like, my God, my heart was going, woo, because Sutton just sucks, man. We got to take care of this corner problem. I always thought, Donnie, that we were going to put Iffy back at corner, but you know, Iffy makes so many plays. Aaron Glenn's defense, and I won't be surprised if he lands the head coaching job in Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't either. He's a good coach, man. Very underrated in my opinion. But far as Sutton, I like Sutton. Maybe not many Lions fans do. I feel that needs to be moved over to cover the 2. We need someone else to cover the 1. That's Alexa. I don't know why, but
she's always listening.
Yeah, she's always listening. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like you. Maybe we can get somebody else to cover the 1. At least stay with him. It's like he's got a 10-yard cushion every time, every play. It seems like Sutton gives them 10, 12 yards every time. And about the time they catch the ball, he's getting to them finally. But they're also leaving him. They're running routes that's going way past him. So it's frustrating, man. That's the weakness on our team. And everybody in the media, all these news networks, everybody talks about the Lions secondary. Look, to me, we have some great safeties. We've got Branch. We've got Gardner Johnson. Yeah, we're just struggling with the cornerback position, man. Somehow, some way, we can just sew it up just a little bit. It'd be scary how we're going to finish this year.
So we shut down Chris Godwin. Can we shut down Ayuk? I'm scared about Sutton, guys. I think Sutton is a liability. And you saw how we went after their corner. Well, not Whitfield, but Carlton Davis? No. Yeah, Dean went out. Once Dean went out, you notice they always attack the opposite, the guy that actually substituted and came in. So I think Ayuk, Sutton, is this game plan? How are you? Because they love to do the stretch. They like to get outside of the pocket. They like to move the pocket, and they'll do that, and then they'll have some kind of reverse play, and they'll run right at the C gap to the strong side, and then all of a sudden they're going to pop it out and have the tight end run the other way. Didn't you notice with that big play we had? What was the tight ends? Brock Wright again. That was the same play they ran against the Jets when they were in MetLife.
Yeah, where he scored a touchdown.
Same play, right? He went boop, he block, and went boop. Caught the first down. You see a lot of similarities with this coaching staff and everything like that. I'm super excited. I think I'm going to end this broadcast, buddy. I appreciate you coming on.
Sure.
We're all cheerful. We're all happy, as we only have 10 viewers left. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, Detroit Lions News Show. We've had 9 former players, as Glover Quinn on here, and Mark Schmidt, and Jeff Chadwick, and the list goes on and on. Matt Derry, the list goes on and on. We're going to have special guests, Wednesday with Macaroon. John Macaroon runs that show. And we also have Neil Rule from Woodward Sports committed to next week after that. So make sure you guys subscribe to the Detroit Lions News Show on YouTube if you can. One Pride, baby. Thanks, buddy, for coming on.
Sure, thank you, Darcy.
I rely on you as a coach. One Pride.
Welcome to the Detroit Lions News Show, your number one source for Detroit Lions news.
But when I see Dan Campbell handling the clock the way he has over the last 3 years, same shit with 4th down going for it, admitting after the game that, yeah, you know what, our defense played pretty well, but, we put them in bad spots. Whose fucking fault is that, buddy?
That's a turnover, I'm sorry, especially in your own freaking side. Don't play that way, Dan. I hope you're listening. Don't coach that way.
So Darcy's on with us pre-show, talking about how he's ready for the Hendon Booker. Wow.
You got to continue to do the work. There is a lot of hype, and there is a lot of the media involved now.
And Jahmyr Gibbs, guys, you're going to fall in love with them because Goff's going to find him in the slot. He's going to get a lot of screen passes.
I've been following the Lions. That's my team, man. They're the team that drafted me and gave me a chance to play the NFL.
Finally talking Lions in the playoffs. We got to have the Stafford angle, Aaron Donald angle. We didn't draft Aaron Donald. We took Eric Ebron. I want no part of that.
No, Detroit fan. Hey, I got my jersey right there. I got the helmet right there. Let's get it cheering, man. It's time for y'all to start cheering right now.
Super Bowl.
That's right.